sometimes Manas has good ideas.
More I can do that.
Sometimes Nikhil has even better ideas. I have the best ideas sometimes. After a long time filled with teasers, a kind of sort of free-to-play prequel, and even more teasers, Life is Strange 2 is finally coming out on Friday. The first game received nothing but praise from its fans, thanks to an engaging story driven by choice and emotion. Add to the mix some relatable and memorable characters set against the gorgeous backdrop of the town of Arcadia, and it's not hard to understand the love for the game. Continuing the same formula, Life is Strange 2 revolves around the lives of two brothers, Sean, who is 16 years old, and his 9-year-old brother, Daniel. You play as Sean, who has a crush on a girl, like 16-year-olds do, and is looking forward to meeting her at a party. Naturally, he doesn't have any game, so he enlists the help of his close friend Lila, like we've all done at some point or the other, to make sure he doesn't screw up. Meanwhile, his brother's in the other room concocting some wild Halloween scheme, which Sean soon discovers is nothing but fake zombie blood. While he's busy talking to Lila, he notices that his not-so-friendly neighborhood friend is bullying Daniel. Rushing to his defense, you find out that Daniel accidentally spilled the fake blood on the neighbor's shirt. Things get a little rough, and he pushes the other kid to the ground, rendering him unconscious. A cop arrives on the scene, and seeing the blood, he points a gun at the brothers. Their dad follows in, seeing the ruckus, and tries to stop the policeman. It all takes a turn for the worse as the cop pulls the trigger, shooting their dad in the chest, and the boys can barely react because at that very moment, the neighborhood is hit by a supernatural storm of sorts. Another trailer reveals that the storm is actually an ability similar to the first game where Max had the ability to turn back time. Now the boys are on the run and the game is all about their journey and the consequent turmoil. Even though the game focuses heavily on choice and emotion, it's about so much more than just the brothers' relationship. You see, in the trailer, the boys and their father are Mexican and the altercation occurs with a young white cop. The game might have an interesting take on issues regarding race and immigration, given the current socio-political climate in America, especially regarding issues with immigration and separation of families. Here's what the game's co-director told Eurogamer about this. I think they're different to the usual white dudes you find in video games. Not that those characters are bad. We definitely could have a good Life is Strange game with a white dude. With Sean and Daniel, their father, and where they come from, we have a lot of interesting mechanics and dynamics, some new social themes we can bring in and show players to bring to life. Even in the previous game, the studio was praised in how it dealt with social themes like this, where Max and Chloe's relationship was allowed to be perceived by the players as a romantic one. According to Engadget, here's what the Don't Nod writer had to say. It's about society. For sure, there is some link to the actuality of this happening all around the world now, in France and the United States. So yes, it's something we want to talk about because it's happening every day to a lot of people. It's important for us to be linked to with a realistic universe. For those wondering, the game will be linked to the first Life is Strange game and the free demo, The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. If you missed it, The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit is a short free demo that was released back in June. You play as 9-year-old Chris Erickson, who has wild imaginative powers and fights monster appliances. You will meet this kid in Life is Strange 2 as well, though the developers haven't exactly revealed how the three games will be interconnected. What makes the whole thing interesting is that the final choice you make in Life is Strange results in some serious world-changing consequences, which can have a huge impact on the brothers' journey. Unfortunately, that leaves us with a lot more questions than we'd like. Will we see Max and Chloe in the game? Which of the two brothers has the supernatural powers? Will Sean ever get lucky with that girl that he likes? Will I ever get lucky in my life? I guess we'll just have to wait and find out.
You won't!
Thanks man, love the encouragement. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share it with your friends. Also follow everything we do on www.gamingmonk.com and our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. That's important. Arif, we can use stuff like that behind the scenes bloopers.
मैं सबसे शुरू में डालूंगा 10 videos about the Punjabi guy dancing to some Punjabi music.